It also doesn't always work. If it doesn't fully cut it, here's how I would deal with cravings. Woo! Good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about a very interesting topic, and that is cravings. I'm gonna start with the most annoying piece of advice anyone could possibly tell you if you've started a carnivore or animal-based diet, meaning you've basically completely cut out carbs and sugar. Then when you do have cravings, what you should do is simply go drink a lot of water. Now that sounds very lame to anyone who is just dying to have a cheeseburger or Oreo milkshake or whatever your fancy is, but it does actually work. The reason it works is the signal for cravings is very, very similar to the signal for dehydration. If I'm feeling cravings ever, which doesn't happen that often anymore, I'm going to talk about that in a second, then what I would always do is just go get a very large chilled glass of water. I really like water on ice. And honestly, downing that, cravings are a lot less. Anyway, it also doesn't always work. If it doesn't fully cut it, here's how I would deal with cravings. One of the reasons I really like an animal-based carnivore diet is because it's a very all or nothing diet. Because when it comes to these things, carbs, sugar, we're not meant to eat these things in moderation because we're not meant to eat these things to begin with. The problem with a lot of these foods is that they're extremely moreish. You can just keep eating a lot of them. If I eat only steak or only eggs, when I'm full, and I don't want to eat anything for quite a long time. If there's like some really good rice or some really good sides or anything like that, I can keep chipping away at that for the next couple hours. I'll eat until I'm super full, and then it'll be like maybe 10-15 minutes while the dinner conversation is going on. I'm like, I'll just like have a little bit more of that. You can just keep eating these things. It's very strange. And then of course, when it comes to the really bad choices, like the very sugary things, those are absolutely not a moderation thing. Because when you think about it, these things are made to be addictive. Like they're made to be something that you just want more of. Like they're basically like crack. So any suggestion that, I should have a little bit of this on a daily or weekly basis is absolutely insane. Also why I don't think cheat days work, because I used to have these epic cheat days where I would just have everything. I would make my own Oreo milkshakes, I would make cheeseburgers, I would have chocolate cake, not the good homemade variety, the complete trash variety from the supermarket. I would go completely all out, completely ridiculous, tens of thousands of calories for sure. And two things. One, that's a lot of damage to do in one session. Two, it just keeps you in this wheel of carb addiction. And it really is addiction when you think about it. Like people will have these crazy cravings, and I cannot be the only one who's ever experienced being, you know what, I'm just gonna have a little dabble of that Ben & Jerry's. I'm just gonna eat the top layer. You know what, I'm just gonna do one more layer. Before you know it, the entire freaking bucket is gone. Anyway, so what should you do instead?